What's up, YouTubers? Stick Figure Picker here, back with another thrift store and flea market haul video. Spent about 60 some dollars while thrifting and out at the flea market all together on all this vintage stuff that you'll see. Didn't find a lot of stuff to resell again because the stuff that I wanted to buy to resell people were just asking too much for. So I stuck to what I know best, and cheaper items is what I found, if you can see all this stuff here. So let's get to the haul video. We're going to start with the thrift store items because it's only about 4 items. So the very first thing that I picked up, which were about $1, were these antique brass decor hooks from 1983. And the reason that I snagged these is because these are great to have if you're looking to hang stuff up. My rain lamp is actually hanging on one of these hooks because it's very, very heavy. I know it's not going to come undone and potentially break. So if you guys ever see stuff like this at a thrift store, pick it up because it's great to have. Alright, I snagged 3 DVDs, and you guys know DVDs aren't vintage, but the subject matter for these DVDs are vintage. So the first one that I picked up is Muscle Shoals. This was on sale from, I think, $3.99 all the way down to 33 cents at my Salvation Army. Muscle Shoals is a small little recording studio down in the lagoon, what do you want to call it, like a swampy area of Alabama. And this has a bunch of celebrity musicians in it, you know, Aretha Franklin, Mick Jagger's in here. I think Percy Sledge is in here. And even the guy who runs the studio, Rick Hall, is in here, and he's been running the studio for decades. So he's in here. So this is great if you guys haven't seen this documentary. The next film that I got at Salvation Army is The Ghost Mrs Mure, starring Rex Harrison and Gene Tierney. This film is from 1947. I wanted to watch this, and it was on Netflix, but it unfortunately was gone by the time I wanted to watch it. So I found it on DVD, which is great, because now I can watch it over and over, and I heard it's a great film. And Natalie Wood is also in this, and she's probably about 9 years old. The last one that I picked up was from Unique, and I paid $2.99 for it. It's the Schoolhouse Rock Multiplication. The ones that I grew up with America Rock, Science Rock, and Grammar Rock. Grammar Rock is what I grew up with obsessively, because I had the computer game, I also had the VHS, and these on Amazon are extremely expensive, and I'm not paying what they're asking for them on Amazon. Since I found Multiplication Rock on DVD at the thrift store, I know I'll find the others with time. So I paid $2.99 for it. I think I've seen this maybe once. I don't know for sure, and if I haven't, I'll just watch it, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it, because it's very, very educational. If you grew up in the 70s, this always came on in the mornings after your cartoons and stuff like that. Alright, the first 3 items that I picked up at the flea market were these stuffed animals, and these are in beautiful condition. I say they're probably from the 1940s. The musical functions on both the tiger and the cat work. This cat right here, this really ugly, elegant-looking cat, the musical function is busted. Paid $20 for all 3, so that's $6.66 a piece. And I snagged them because this one has the original tag on it, and it is marked Japan, if I can focus on that for you. This is made by Gun Manufacturing Co., and gun stuff is not worth all that much, but these are old. Like, a gentleman told me that if you see anything with Japan on it, it is from the years 1928 to 1952. I would say these are probably from the 1940s, and I haven't seen any on eBay that look just like these 3, so that's probably a good thing, so I can list them high and take offers from there. I think I might price this guy at $39.99. Tiger, probably the same thing. I might do $24.99 on this cat because she's not working, but she does have an original tag on her. Let me focus on that for you, or did it focus already? Come on. Genuine Thorn Swiss Music Works. So if I mention all that in the listings, I know I'll make more than $20. Alright, next item to show you guys is this vintage 1961 blonde Ken doll. Paid $2 for him. He was mixed in with a bunch of 80s Barbies, so I snagged him for $2. He is missing hair, but you know what? I like the toys that I find to be in used condition because, to me, that just signals that someone enjoyed him and played with him in those years behind me. He is stamped Japan, and he does have a stamp on his buttocks saying 1961 Ken. All I need to do is go on eBay and find the sandals, the towel, and the bathing suit that he was wearing to go with my blonde Barbie that I have. And I've been looking to find a vintage Ken for a while, so to find him for $2, I was ecstatic. Alright, so this Life magazine, Remembering Marilyn, is from 1972, and my dad got this for free, along with this, which he paid $3 for, with a bunch of stuff. Will Acting Spoil, Marilyn Monroe. And what's great about this book is if you flip through it, there's tons of pictures of her. Like her as a brunette, before she was famous. I mean, she started off as a pinup girl, and then she became an actress. Just great stuff, you know, pictures of her in those really tiny outfits, showing off those bullet bras that she was wearing, her in a bathing suit, which is, this picture is identical to the one that I have on my phone. This one's another one of my favorite pictures because this is on one of the girly magazines that I have. Just great pictures of her in it. Press photos, and just a classic beauty from that time period. And this book is from 1957. Alright, the next pieces that I want to show you, it's mostly media, and I'm really, really excited to show you guys what I found. So we're going to start with these three right here. The first magazine is Motion Picture Magazine with Donna Reed on it. This one is from, if we can focus on there, December of 1946. This was $1. Oh, who's this actress here? Alright, that's probably Linda Darnell. I don't know who that is, but she's pretty. I love looking through magazines like this because, you know, you see so many different things that just don't exist anymore. And the graphics are just fantastic. So I got that one. This one I really, really like a lot. It has Van Johnson and Esther Williams on it. This one is from April 1945. Esther Williams was about 21 years old at that time. Again, I love looking through these. And what I really, really like about these, and you all can call me crazy if you want to, if you smell them, they have that basement smell like they've been sitting somewhere for years. And I love that smell. Alright, the last one is Motion Picture Hollywood Magazine with Greer Garson on it. And I think this one's probably from 1945 or 1946. I can't tell because the date is ripped off of here. But again, great graphics. Just stuff that we don't see and or make anymore. Like, I like this. I think that's pretty cool, that room. So again, those were $1 a piece. And the guy threw these in for free for me. I'm not going to keep these ones. These are from the 60s. So I'm going to sell these ones. It's ones with Perry Como. Never listened to any of his music. Let me know in the comments if his music is any good. And then I've got this other TV guide with Dorothy Collins, Alan Funt, and Arthur Godfrey. So I'm probably going to list those for maybe $5.99 together. And maybe I'll make my money back. Alright, for $0.25... I managed to pick up the Danny and the Juniors at the Hop music sheet, and as soon as I discovered the song, I listened to it. I'm addicted to it. I love it. And this is from 1957. They were all teenagers at the time that they released this song, so, you know, kind of around my age range. Alright, sorry guys, flash went out, but I don't think that's going to affect it because I have the windows open. Alright, for $1 a piece, I managed to swipe all of these timely detective magazines. These are great, and again, they're great to flip through. These are probably from the 40s. Actually, they are from the 40s. This one is marked December 1946, if you guys can see that. The graphics on these are fantastic, and if you flip through them, you see so many cool things. And I love murder mysteries because, you know, I'm into crime and reading about it and watching Forensic Files. It's all great stuff. So I got that one. This one is from 1946. If you guys can see right there. Master Detective. Flip through it again, you see some amazing things. This is why I love old media, because you get to flip through and it's like going back in time. Alright. This one right here, I Dated Danger, Leading Detective Cases, is from May of 1947. And look at the graphics on that. That is just awesome. Again, you get to see some amazing things. graphics from different time periods. You get to read about crimes of that decade. Just amazing things. This one is the oldest of all of them. This True Detective magazine is from March of 1935, but just look at the graphics. A post-20s flapper girl dressed with a party mask on, and looks like she's opening up some, like a jewelry box or something like that. Amazing graphics in here. Again, it's just fantastic. And then, from the same guy, I got this for $1. I got this 1927 Cohen's Outfitters Company calendar featuring a flapper girl in a party costume with the mask and the boa, I think that she's wearing, and the hat. Very, very neat, very detailed item from the 1920s. Again, this was $1. And the calendar is complete. While it may be a little beat up down here and all around, it's not a big deal because you know what? This is an 89-year-old calendar and it is in phenomenal shape for the time period that it's from. Whew, that was a mouthful, guys. Sorry. I have to take the phone off the tripod because I have one other item that is huge and I can't fit it all into the setting right here. So this was an awesome steal. This is an original 1966 One Spy Too Many movie poster in amazing condition. Came framed, and it stars Robert Vaughn, David McCallum, who, if you don't know, is Ducky in NCIS, Rip Torn, who I'm sure you guys have probably heard of, the guy's a frickin' riot, and Dorothy Provine, and she's down there, I think, bathing in either an ocean or she's bathing in the tub, can't really tell. But this came framed, and they originally wanted $50 for it. I said all I've got is $30 in my hands, and the guy actually had to call his wife to see what she wanted because I didn't want him to get in trouble or anything. So I managed to swipe that for $30. They gave it to me for $30. We're going to probably hang it in our living room until I move out, and then I'm going to take it with me. So that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, follow me on Periscope under the Stick Figure Picker, head over to our Facebook reseller pages, Thrifty World and International League of Thrifters. I have both links to those pages down in the description box, and thank you all for watching.